Good evening from Ireland. I'm hoping to be able to join you by Skype, but in case we are unable to because we're going to be touring tomorrow, I'm preparing this video to have Jeremy show you. And with me, I have two students. One is a senior, and her name is Jessica, and the other is someone who's just finished her freshman year, and her name is Katie. And both are special education majors, and they are participating in our study abroad, and we're currently in Ireland. So, I'm going to explain the program to you in a little bit, but I'm going to put the camera on Katie first, and Jessica. Actually, Jessica, why don't you move over by Katie? Let me see if I can turn this camera around. Let's see, camera. Okay. All right. Okay, I can't. Now, is it on you?
Yeah.
Is it on you guys? Are you both in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jessica, you started the university as an undecided, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what made you decide you wanted to go into special ed?
Well, I was undecided between voc rehab and ECE, and I wanted something K through 12. And then I heard about the double major in voc rehab and special ed, and so I just kind of made up my mind towards the end of my freshman year that that's what I wanted to do. And
Okay. So you were actually completing the double major, the
Yes.
voc rehab major, and
Yep.
the special ed cross-categorical major.
Yep.
Right. Okay. And Katie, now you have finished your freshman year, and your major is
special ed.
special ed. Okay. How did you decide on special education?
Well, it goes back to in high school. I was a swimming lessons teacher, and working with children with disabilities is very rewarding. So, and I always knew that or heard that Stout had a good special education program. So, I just decided to go into it, and I really enjoy it.
So your freshman year, first semester, Katie, what did you take for classes?
I took mostly just gen eds, but I did take some that had to do with my major, and I think that is a better way to do it because let's say I hated it, I was only a freshman, so I could get out of it if I didn't like it, but it also made me realize this is a major I want to be in, and I want to stick through it. So
what classes did you take? You took Intro to Special Ed, which is SPED 100, which all of you watching this will be taking in the fall. And what else did you take?
Inclusion.
Inclusion.
Yeah.
Those are two really good classes to start with.
Yeah.
Just what did you start with?
All gen eds.
You did all gen eds. Okay.
All gen eds my first year.
Okay, and then once you had decided on your major, you took Intro to SPED, and then what other class did you?
Intro to SPED was the only one I did my third semester.
Okay.
And I took inclusion during the summer.
Okay, inclusion during the summer. Otherwise, another good class to take is SPED 300, which is Intro to Cognitive Disabilities. But sometimes that's full. Was it full when you tried to get in, Katie?
Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't able to take that one in the fall.
No.
Did you take it in the spring?
Yeah.
What other special ed classes did you take in the spring?
That was that one, just the one. And then the rest were gen eds.
Okay, now Jessica, since she is a senior, how important is Advisement Day, Jessica?
Very important.
Okay.
Because there's classes that I pretty much planned out my 4-year plan, which I am completing in 3.5 years, but I wanted to include summer classes in those, and some of them, they change year to year.
They do.
So you just really need to attend Advisement Day, and your advisors can tell you, well, this summer, this class isn't going to be offered.
So you are completing a double major in 3.5 years. So it really, what it does show is that you can easily complete the standalone major in 4 years, correct?
Yeah.
How about you, Katie? What did you do for freshman advisement?
Actually, this last advisement day we had is when I met Jessica.
Yeah.
So,
oh, okay.
And she was very helpful, but it is also I think it's good, obviously, to go, and it really helps you decide what classes you should be taking, and it also helps you look in your next years that you have, when you should take these classes, or you should wait on this class and get this class done first, or if you want to get all your gen eds done, but it's really a helpful thing.
Okay. When did you take the PPST? That's the first of the praxis tests that you have to take. When did you take it, Jess?
Well, since I didn't really start the special ed till my third semester, I don't think I took it till my fourth semester.
Okay.
And I did the computerized
Okay. And how about you?
I didn't take it yet.
Okay, you haven't taken it yet. But we really do recommend that you take that as soon as possible,
Yeah.
especially in your freshman year, because there's another test that you have to take, which is the Praxis 2. And when did you take that, Jess?
I took that last July,
Okay.
and I bought a book because I had heard so much about it that, you know, you're not going to pass your first time, you're not going to pass. I bought a book throughout the summer. I studied, and I passed by a lot my first time. So.
Okay. And you obviously haven't taken it yet,
Yeah.
Katie, because you haven't taken the first one yet.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell whoever is at Freshman Orientation a little bit about where you are right now in Ireland. And Katie has on an Ireland sweatshirt.
Well, we are in Cork, and this is about 3 weeks as of tomorrow that we've been gone. We started in Scotland in Dalkeith, and then some of us had the option to go to Paris for 4 days, some went to the Highlands. We both did Paris, loved it.
Loved it.
Went back to Dalkeith for a couple days. In Dalkeith we worked for 5 days in the schools, volunteered, and that was a good experience. It was kind of difficult understanding the kids. You really had to get close to them and pay attention, but it was good just to see different cultures and the experiences that they have. Now we're in Cork, and we've done Blarney Castle and hopefully Cove.
And also, well, today we went to a homeless shelter and toured it, and that really, I think, was a good experience. It makes you look at things in a different way. Like, I'm really, really glad we did it. At first, I was like, you know, whatever, but now I'm, like, really happy that we did it. And we also went to, yesterday we went to a school, and it was, like, for kids who, like, have poor attendance or can't be in, like, regular school, so they go to this school. And just how much effort they put into working with these kids is like unreal, and I was just like shocked, like how much they actually care and want these kids to like do better and achieve things, and it was really good to see. Like, yeah, I'm glad we did that as well.
And it's certainly not unlike our programs for
No.
kids with emotional behavior disorders.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Yeah, it really is very similar. Well, thank you, ladies. Just hang on a minute. I'll say goodbye. So, Jeremy, if you would give them my email, and if you have any questions, you can go ahead and send me an email. We will try to Skype tomorrow, and I'll try to grab these two ladies from souvenir shopping and see if we can Skype. But otherwise, we'll send this video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.